introducing to you first. Fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 70.6 kilograms and trains under Koshi Matsumoto out of Athletic Gym. His professional record stands at 24 wins, 13 losses, 2 draws. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, please welcome Koshi Matsumoto! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 70.7 kilograms and trains under Ben Vickers and Ron Costa out of Scrappy MMA and the Costa Academy. His professional record stands at 11 wins, 5 losses. Fighting out of Perth, Australia, please welcome to the cage, the former Eternal Lightweight Champion, Jack Becker! And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Matt Wynn.
If you want to touch gloves now, you can do so. Back to your corners, please.
Final instructions from our referee, Matt Wynn. And it's great to see Jack Becker so relaxed in there. And we're ready to get underway right now.
You look at Matsumoto pushing forward early in this one. His path to victory clear as always. An experienced veteran, former Shuto lightweight champion, not messing around.
And this matchup presented by proper number 12, Irish Whiskey.
And one of those big stumps of Matsumoto just cleans out the legs of Becker. Bad intentions on that one from the Japanese fighter. And again, checks it.
Oh, nice jab there by Becker.
Yeah, just met him straight down the middle, didn't he? And that's bloodied up the nose a little bit of Matsumoto. It's a big old honker.
Stiff, hard jab. Did the damage, yeah. That's flared up straight away, Matt. Another jab, another jab.
You know, you wouldn't be smart to underestimate the striking of Jack Becker. They're really heavy strikes. His leg kicks have got a ton of power on them, and when he connects, those punches are thunderous.
Switching stance ever so slightly is Jack Becker. Oh, nice. He almost met the knee there for Matsumoto.
Yeah, good timing from Becker. Just giving Matsumoto a problem to try and solve there. There's a good inside leg kick, just struck the base of the Japanese fighter. Wrist control from Matsumoto. Just testing the defenses of Becker, who jabs well off the back foot. Calf kick from Matsumoto, who's just got ginormous thighs on him, generating a ton of power when he lets those things go.
And Becker switching stances a few times in the early parts of round 1. He's back in orthodox at the moment, but look for him to switch stance and throw out that jab, because that has been working for him, and that was he's in the southpaw stance when he landed that jab, but hurt the nose of Matsumoto.
I don't recall Becker using that high elbow guard that he's using at the moment. So he's jabbing, then he's like getting his elbow up. Poirier made that one quite famous to try and block, although it's got its roots in pugilism all the way back. A bare knuckle as the Japanese fighter gets Becker's attention with a big punch in the center of the cage.
Very nice punch by Matsumoto.
He's sharp tonight, is the 40-year-old. Mate, these guys are they're the top of the top over in Japan. One of the pioneer countries, the strongest countries in MMA since the get-go.
The amount of guys in their rankings, yeah, it's very impressive. Oh, that stunned Matsumoto there. That was a good strike by Becker. Oh, nice head kick to the head by Becker.
Yeah, Becker's feeling himself tonight. There's a big kick, just crumples the Japanese fighter at the knee. Becker looking switched on. He'd do well to go back to that leg. That was a huge strike.
Yeah, mixing it up very beautifully is Jack Becker.
No sign of trauma from that leg injury, that horrific leg injury. He stayed. Jack Becker is back, ladies and gentlemen, and he's making his run. He's here tonight to stake his claim as the former champion. In southpaw now, pouring with the jab. Matsumoto steps back, switches stance, catches Becker high on his guard with the right hook. Becker goes high with the left in return. 2 minutes to go now. Fighters fighting in a phone booth in the center of the cage. Matsumoto pushes the action.
Matsumoto has had some good strikes in the opening round, but it's been Jack Becker that's mixed it up quite nicely. Matsumoto landed another nice punch in that exchange. But again, in the southpaw stance is Jack Becker. He's switching it up. Again, it's been a different lead-up, a different preparation for this one. It's a different style of Jack Becker we've seen in comparison to the last few fights.
Yeah, well, probably in response to as an opponent. Like, this is a really, really difficult, experienced opponent, the top of the top from Japan. And coming off 6 really big wins by knockout in recent history. And that problem, like, Becker would usually try and go to the back, but this guy's a 3rd-degree judo black belt, a Japanese one. That's not one that you get off Timu or Wish.com. Brett Benetti, this guy's the real deal. So Jack bringing in all the tricks tonight to try and get it done here for the hometown crowd.
And Jack is getting his mojo back with those leg kicks, because that was a long way back from the last time that he was here. So that's why we're so pleased to see him performing on the big stage like he is.
Little swelling starting to develop above the eye now of Matsumoto. I think it's from that left hook of Becker. There's just feints with the jab and digs in hard with the right shin. That one had an effect. 30 seconds to go now. Look at that. Matsumoto tried to shake that out. That leg's really feeling the hurt.
Yeah, final stages of our opening round.
I think Becker could do well just to get on his bicycle here. I don't think he needs anything from this last 20 seconds. He's had some big moments.
In the last few fights he's been able to take his opponents to the ground for a period of time. He hasn't tried to do that tonight so far.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has to. He's winning the striking exchanges here in my book, and of course, he needs to be super careful.
UFC Fight Pass on Brett Benetti with Matthew Bones Williams. This is round 2. Jack Becker taking on Koshi Matsumoto. Great round so far for Jack Becker as we head into round 2.
Touches the leg there. Does Becker, trying to set up the right hand, and just as I say it, it comes through.
Right on point. Oh,
Nice.
that was nice by Matsumoto.
Yeah, potentially looking to set up a level change now, Matsumoto. I think his team will recognise that leg's damage. There's some big swellings on the calf and the thigh, and that knee occasionally stiffens out in his footwork. Trying to hook around the high guard. Matsumoto with the right hand, like a samurai, just trying to find a home. Beautiful, steps back in the southpaw and joust with the right hand. Oh, big left body kick to the liver from Becker in the southpaw position, poking and prodding away, and tries to cap Matsumoto, fade him back into orthodox, who rallies and answers the call with a stiff jab of his own.
Yeah, a couple of nice stiff jabs by Matsumoto, and Jack Becker back in orthodox, back in the southpaw from orthodox.
Matsumoto's doing something new this round. He's trying to grab the wrists of Jack Becker, and he's got it a couple of times. Of course, the judo fighters so apt with their wrist control. No sleeves tonight for the Japanese fighter. Eats yet another low kick. They're starting to add up now for Becker. Matsumoto plows forward. Didn't like what he felt with that low kick and goes upstairs head hunting, trying to take the bearded Jack Becker out in front of his own home crowd.
Matsumoto's, again, has had some good moments in this part of round 2, but again, Jack Becker, I do like the way that he's changing stances and flicking out that jab. He's making Matsumoto second-guess himself.
Matsumoto's trying to set up the overhand right. He's dipped twice, and he's just shown a little indication. There it is there, and it lands, but he caught Jack Becker as he was circling.
Nice left there by Becker.
Yeah, beautiful little fake with the right hand, came through with the left hook. Jack Becker's boxing, looking to treat tonight. Another calf kick. Japanese fighter meets him up the middle. Matsumoto's tricky as anything, mate. He's a really good, he's shown some real good improvements in his striking, which is why he's had so many knockouts in recent times. Those big thighs generating a ton of power. Once again, I feel like he's trying to set up that overhand right, Brett Benetti.
He's trying to adjust, and again, he's very crafty, as you correctly stated. But again, I think that Jack Becker, that's the takedown. That's probably his first takedown attempt of the fight, but well stuffed there by Matsumoto.
I don't feel like it was 100%. I think he was just changing it up. That's smart from Becker, just trying to keep him thinking, hey, buddy, this isn't just a strike. There it is there. Yeah, he's dipping into the body, and he's trying to loop that one over as Becker steps in. There's that high elbow guard from Jack Becker. It's been sound tonight, has the defense of Jack Becker. The former champion slips out of the way of another jab. A right hook on the counter from Matsumoto lands and gets a chair from his corner.
Yes, Matt, that right hand of Matsumoto is probably his best weapon, and he's showed that several times so far in this fight.
Becker jabbing beautifully off to his left-hand side. The timing's still there. Late into the dying moments of the second round, steps in with a high guard.
Oh,
not sure why he's
nice
doing
punch
that.
by Matsumoto.
Potentially looking to get on top of the hands of Matsumoto, let some elbows go or get in the clinch. against a judo fighter of this caliber, you need to be so careful anytime you go chest to chest. Well, Dan Kelly, he did one of the best to do it from this country, made the UFC.
Fan favourite.
Should have been sponsored by Elastoplast. Had no ankles left by the rest of it, the grumpy old bugger.
Dan Kelly.
But, you know, it's a really effective style. If you've got hammers in your hands, it's like throwing a blanket over them and just pounding them away with no fear of the clinch.
Oh, that's a nice
right
body
hand
shot.
to the solar plexus from Matsumoto. That was a great shot, probably his best of round number 2. And it just dropped that left hand of Becker a little bit, who steps back, sucks some air and swipes his little Clark Kent fringe over to the side and says, let's go, fella. 40 seconds to play, and it's a calf kick from Becker, once more investing in the lower body of Matsumoto.
In the final minute of round number 2, and Matsumoto's worked his way well into this round and the fight. He's had some good success, and he's being crafty. He's got some good striking, especially that right hand, as we mentioned, and he just throws a kick, throws out the left, and that's what more of Jack Becker. When Jack Becker was having success, he was switching stances like what he just did just then, throwing out the jab, mixing up with kicks. And another nice shot to the body by Matsumoto, Matt.
Yeah, he's having a good second half of this round. There's that high guard from Becker to seize off the attack. 10 seconds to play now in what's been an action-packed affair in round number 2, Brett Benetti.
They trade punches wildly. Might have grazed Matsumoto at the end of round 2. How good Jack is on the ground, and whether he's saving it for the third and final round as well. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I don't know, Brett. I don't know. I just feel like his style of wrestling, his style of chain wrestling really plays in to the skill set of Matsumoto. I feel sometimes you get this. 2 great grapplers, predominantly grapplers with so many submissions. As we see, a swing and a miss there from Becker, gets a couple oohs and ahs from the HBF Stadium. Yeah, sometimes they just nail themselves out and ends up in a striking affair, and both boys have had their moments, but I feel like Becker fancies his chances, Brett.
Well, again, so he should. He's had some good success, especially in round 1, and again, round 2 was going his way before Matsumoto again started to work his way into it. Nice jab in the orthodox position again. I was waiting for him to switch stances.
Mixing up levels now is Becker with the jab. A front kick from Matsumoto and a right hand that lands on the guard of Jack Becker. He's crafty. Hands a little bit lower in this round, Matsumoto. That's interesting. Yeah, and he dips off, tries to come upstairs with the left hook.
Oh, nice punch there by Becker.
It looks like it partially slipped there from Matsumoto. Caught him on the chest and tried to come up with that head kick. He's looked for that a couple of times, has Jack Becker. Snacks the head back once, twice. Matsumoto backing up towards his own corner. And then says, I'm having none of that. I'll take the middle, thank you very much. Testing the guard with the left hook. It's a front kick from Becker. The turn with an overhand right from Matsumoto, but not setting it up now. Another good low kick from Becker.
I like the striking of Becker tonight. He's obviously worked on it very hard during the camp and knew exactly what he was up against, as you said, Matt.
Look at that, just buckle in the knee of Matsumoto. A calf kick from Becker as Matsumoto stepped forward with the left hand and it's damaged.
Yeah.
He's taken some real damage tonight. It could be down at the Tokyo fish markets by the end of this evening. Served up by Sashimi. Jack Becker coming forward like a sushi chef. Misses with the right kick. Tries to take his head clean off.
A couple more calf kicks will do the trick for Becker because that calf is so red it's chewed up, Matt. There's another one.
He can hardly stand on it, Brett.
Yeah.
The only thing that's keeping him up is his willpower, the samurai spirit of the Japanese former champion, all that experience. He wants it so bad, it means so much to him. Sheer willpower from the Japanese fighter.
Especially to get it done right here in Perth, Matt, in his hometown. So, yeah.
Edging forward, controls the hand with the left hand. Matsumoto goes upstairs with an overhand right, but Becker's kind of wise to that now. He's seen a lot of it, downloaded a lot of data in this fight. Look for him to establish that jab once more and try and find the low kick. That was shin on shin for Becker. Matsumoto has turned his toes out to defend that one. Bit of head movement from Jack Becker as he takes the center, just sees off the charge of Matsumoto, comes back in on the draw with a 1-2. First time we've seen the guys in the clinch.
Yeah.
The knee misses from Matsumoto. Jabbing away now is Becker. Will he try and look to connect once more with that calf? A minute and a half to play in the third.
Yeah, Becker's done a fantastic job establishing the jab all fight. Catches it, catches the kick, and on the counter lands that hard right. Becker goes after him now.
He's wobbly, Brett.
He's
He's wobbly. Matsumoto's on wobbly legs, shaky legs. The foundation's rattled with a big combination from Becker. It's hunting season now.
Oh.
He's hunting for the consciousness of the Japanese man. Flying knee. Becker goes up. The crowd get behind him. Coming forward. Big punches from the former champ. Right hand connects. High guard from Matsumoto. Flying knee connects. Left hook connects. Right hand over the top.
Oh, the mouth guard comes out. Becker keeps on firing to the body. Matsumoto is all over the place. His legs done. He's had so many hits to the head. The crowd is going wild because they want the finish. We're under a minute left in the third and final round, Matt.
Well, Matsumoto manages to get to the clinch. Becker would do well to disengage here. And he gets it on the single leg and finishes the takedown. Wow. 30 seconds left to play. I'm not sure if the referee's realised he hasn't got his mouth guard in. As he pounds away, looking to expose the back. This is Jack Beckerville. He's on the back of the experienced campaigner. Now he comes up on top position. Ground and pound from Becker. 15 seconds. He's under the chin. The crowd goes wild. Raining elbows from the heavens is Becker.
Final stages. We're going to see the bell, ladies and gentlemen. But again, I don't think there was a break in the action where Matt Wynn had a chance to put the mouth guard back in. It hasn't stopped. Oh, what an elbow to finish the fight. Over exhausted and beats down Koshi Matsumoto. Oh, he's right in front of our commentary position on the cage. Ben Vickers there, Josh Jella.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Our 3 judges score this fight 30-26, 30-27, and 30-26 for your winner via unanimous decision in the red corner, Jack Becker!